Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this reading for Cancer. This is the most important messages for the end of June 2021 as we move out of or finish the Mercury retrograde that's ending on the 22nd. We're just asking for advice and messages through the end of the month and moving into July for Cancer. So before we get started, this will most likely be the last time I'll be mentioning my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where you could win a free Modern Witch Tarot deck and also a private personal reading from me as well. And I am using a Modern Witch Tarot deck today. This is my deck, not the one that I'll be sending. So in order to enter the giveaway, it's very simple. You just have to, number 1, be subscribed to this channel, and number 2, leave a comment with a purple heart on any video on this channel. And I know some people were commenting that they don't have emojis, don't know how to leave a purple heart. So you can simply type the word purple heart and you will also be entered in to win. So now that that's out of the way, Cancer, let's get right into your reading. What can we expect for the end of this Mercury retrograde and moving into July for Cancer? Okay. So first we have the Seven of Wands. So Cancer, I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of obstacles and you've been really sticking through, trying to keep moving, keep pushing forward. You know, for some of you guys, you may be dealing with a difficult relationship that you're trying to come out of. Not necessarily come out of, but just, you know, put the difficult and hard times in the past and move forward. Positivity, Page of Pentacles as well. So definitely some earth energy there. And I feel like you're making some progress, but it is taking time, you know. You're being very meticulous about how you're going to approach the situation. For some of you guys, definitely a career situation I'm sensing, where you're kind of ready to pick up the pace too, and ready to keep pushing forward. And yeah, with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, really definitely Leo energy there. So we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. There's some things in the past that you feel like you've had to move on from, and I feel like there's some cycles and phases that have ended with the Ten of Swords specifically. Gemini energy there, but also Mercury energy. So you've spent a lot of time thinking, and you know, it may have even kept you up or been really difficult. But you know, sometimes change is inevitable, and the High Priestess comes through to show that your reason for moving forward and your reason for starting a new cycle in your life is to be more connected with yourself. So there's definitely moon energy here, Pisces or Cancer energy. So Cancer, you are really working on building your spirituality, following your intuition. You may be, you know, exploring your own personal spiritual journey, I guess is the best word to say. And this is something that takes time. Definitely feels like a beginning stage of something better. If it's a relationship that, you know, is taking its new course, it's definitely time to be kind of patient. You know, you don't want to necessarily give up on the situation, but you do have to give it time to nurture it as well. And just going to lead to more opportunities for you and your partner. Yeah, there's definitely been some conflict. There's been some painful situations, but I do feel like, you know, the person that you're dealing with, even if they've hurt you or there have been some arguments or disagreements, it's not necessarily that the intentions are bad. So let's start with the Three of Swords. So Libra energy there, and it has a lot to do with, you know, really facing the truth about a situation. Sometimes we don't want to accept the reality, and it's easier to kind of live in a fantasy, but you really have to accept some of the difficult things in order to move on from them. For some, it could be like a shocking argument or a difficult misunderstanding between you and your partner as well. 5 of Wands, Leo energy there. So I think though that you're really fighting hard to move forward in the relationship. And if you watched my previous Cancer relationship video, this does kind of tie into that. But the 3 of Pentacles is really a reminder that, just because there's some difficult times and there's some hardships that you're going through doesn't necessarily mean that you're not supported or this person doesn't necessarily care. It's just kind of about understanding what's realistic, kind of balancing out what you can. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Leo, or a Libra here. Or those just could be prominent signs in your birth chart. But there's definitely need to improve, and I do feel like there's some jealousy issues going on that could be causing some fights or some negative conversations. And I feel like Cancer, you really want to move away from that negative energy and find a way to stop those negative behaviors. And it does have a lot to do with not only standing up for yourself, but understanding yourself and understanding what it is that you really want from the relationship. Sometimes you may need to put a little bit of distance between you and this person in order to bring yourselves back together. I guess it's that quote where it's like, distance makes the heart grow fonder. I think for some, the reality of loss or being without you can really make your person, or whatever relationship, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a friend, it could be a parent, or even a child. Sometimes you have to take a step back and let them kind of learn for themselves as well. But I see you really putting in a lot of effort to move through this difficult time. And with the 10, it's all about moving into a new phase and starting rebuilding those close relationships, especially with the presence of the 2 3s. So let's see what else we have for you, Cancer, as far as final outcome. So the environment, 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy there, and also Saturn energy. So it's very accomplished. You could be in a decent place as far as stability goes, but I feel like it's really just an emotional or a communicative issue that you may be having with this person. 7 of Pentacles can also just be feeling pretty tired, but you're again not giving up and knowing that good things are going to come as long as you keep pushing forward. You might be saving up for could be a home, could be just stability and making sure that you're super comfortable in what you're doing. 7 of Pentacles is definitely a sign not to go crazy and kind of dial it back and really think about, what it is that you want out of the situation. Page of Cups coming through. So I think you're very hopeful that this relationship will work out, that this person will come to you and express, that they really do care and they really do want to be there for you. They want to support you and they want to be there for you in the future. Could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio with the page. But Cancer, you're a very intuitive person, and sometimes you have to just trust your own gut, even if there's people telling you what to do or trying to influence you a certain type of way. It's really important to be true to yourself and figure these things out for yourself. You can take advice. I'm not saying don't take advice, but ultimately you make your own decisions and you decide if you want to move forward with this person. And I think if you're able to settle your differences, there's a lot of lightheartedness. There's also a lot of passion that is in this relationship. And, when you have, there's another saying that comes to mind, which is kind of like, can only hate someone if you love someone. I don't mean that literally in this sense. I just mean like when you have really strong feelings, and when you're going through really difficult times and dealing with difficult conversations and trying to push forward, all that effort, all that pain is related to the amount of love and the amount of passion that you have in the relationship, and you care so much about it that you're willing to go through all these things and try to continue to come out on the other side. And again, Seven of Pentacles, time to be patient. Let's see what we have for your final outcome, Cancer. I would definitely say, just be cautious the way that you move forward when you're moving into a new phase, past this Ten of Swords, and kind of starting off on a new foot with this person, making sure that you guys are communicating. And, Five of Wands is literally like fighting for your love energy. So Page of Cups really tells me that there is positive things on the horizon. I think that the person that you may be thinking of is going to start really understanding more as we move out of the retrograde into the next month, because they do want to support you and they do want to be there for you, but they may just have their own personal issues going on, and they maybe have some jealousy issues that they're dealing with as well. All right. So beautiful energy, the Star. And actually the Three of Cups also popped out, so we'll go ahead and take these two. So Star being Aquarian energy and Three of Cups, Cancer, this is really you. Really being hopeful and choosing to continue, choosing to surround yourself with the people that you truly care about and the people that mean something to you. And like I said before, there's hardships and there's difficult times, but a lot of times once you're able to push through those things, you come out really strong on the other side. You build more trust with that person, you build more communication skills, understanding. If you were miscommunicating before, you could be setting better, just figuring out how to communicate better for the future. The Star is all about expressing yourself and sharing your love, and being appreciated as well. And I feel like that is something that you definitely desire from this person. And I think they do appreciate you. They may just have a weird way of showing it, or maybe don't show it enough. The Three of Cups also, it's okay to treat yourself. It's okay to have a weekend away, or spend some time with this person. If you guys have been going through really difficult things, it's been a stressful time lately, really take the time to give them the special attention, and just reinvest in your friendships and or your relationship, depending on who you're inquiring about. Four of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. So we've got some Libra energy. You're really trying to balance this out, and I feel like you've really spent a lot of time thinking about what it is that you are going to be able to accomplish in this relationship, and is it worth moving forward? And I feel like it is, but it's going to definitely have some difficult, rocky times. That doesn't mean that you can't move into a new phase and into a better phase. The presence of the multiple threes really shows that this person's very close to you, someone that you really truly care about and that you love very deeply. So it's worth trying to reconcile with them. And you're thinking a lot about it, but as we move forward in the end of the month, I definitely see a lot more communication and expressiveness, trying to understand each other, understand where each other's coming from, you know, trying to improve the situation as much as possible. So definitely could be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, or another water sign. We've got Taurus and Capricorn here as well. And Leo too. All right, so we're going to check our Moonology Oracle deck for any additional guidance messages and helpful information for Cancer moving into July. Cancer, I feel like you've been through a lot with this relationship, but you're not giving up. And it's important to really express your true feelings and your true emotions in order to have like positive conversations and positive results with this person. So any day now. Okay, that is a lot of cards, but you know what? We're just going to roll with what we have here. So prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. Again, positive things are ahead. You have the Page of Cups ahead, the Star, and the Three of Cups. So all very positive things moving forward, or as we exit the retrograde. But you know, this retrograde is insanely long. It's been really difficult for a lot of people, and it can really make you feel confused and you know, unsure of what's right, and make you want to dig deeper and figure out, you know, what it is that you want out of your situation. And I'm gonna hold these up because I almost forgot to do my thumbnail. But yeah, okay, so prosperity lies ahead. Conclusions are within reach, kind of what we already touched on. You know, you can have a positive outcome in this situation, but it does take important communications. Look at the bigger picture. Like I said before, if this is someone that you truly care about, that you love very deeply, then it's really worth going through some of these difficult times and dealing with these difficult situations, conversations, figuring out how to better understand each other. Balance your spirituality and practicality. So kind of like how we have the High Priestess here, you know, you want to be in tune with yourself and you want to have expectations, but you don't want to demand too much of your partner, and you may have to meet them halfway a little bit as far as the emotional connection that you have and what you guys are willing to do to improve your situation. Having faith in your dreams, super important there. Having faith, knowing that everything happens for a reason, and just not giving up is really important for this relationship to move forward. So we have be bold and make the first move, and a time for healing. So I really feel strongly that, you know, you are going to be the one who's going to have to initiate the conversation and really jumpstart the healing process. And it could be just for you, it could be for the both of you, you know. And again, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be just someone that you truly care about, a family member, or even a really close friend. But if you're feeling hurt by someone, or you know, you're feeling like they're not understanding you, or that you want to communicate with them, don't be afraid to do so. Don't be afraid to reach out. You know, that Page of Cups energy and the Three of Cups energy, it's really you. Again, with the Star being hopeful, but the Cups actually, we're actually, you know, doing it. Cancer, you're putting your best foot forward and you're trying to look on the bright side. So I really hope that that helped you in some way or resonated for you. If you did enjoy the reading, definitely let me know by leaving a comment. You can also like this video, and don't forget to enter the giveaway, because it's probably the last time that you're going to have a chance, unless you watch more videos from this series. But I'm basically just going to be ending that giveaway most likely with this series because we're very close to 1,000. So I really appreciate all the subscribers and everyone who watches these videos, especially if you made it this far. Take care, Cancer, and until next time.